Hmm,
What's wrong?
I can't get a hold of the chairman.
I guess we can handle it ourselves.
There's one problem, though. Without the chairman's help, I'm not sure how we can get inside the school.
No need to worry. I've got it all set to go.
Set to go. An explosive? All right, I'll let you handle this.
We don't have time to waste. Let's go.
An explosive? For real?
Nah. All I did was unlock a door.
To be fair, Junpei doesn't look like the kind of guy that could get an explosive. Let's be real about that.
See? We got in no problem. Man, I'm a genius.
Is that really something to brag about?
So you unlocked it earlier. Très bien.
No time for compliments. Let's go.
What's the big deal, anyway?
Trey Ben, what's that mean? That's not English, is it?
Can we turn on the lights?
Oh, you scared?
No! Stupid.
Stop calling me that!
Quiet. It's better if we leave them off. They cut the power at night anyway.
I don't like sneaking around.
First, we have to find the key to the gem. Akihiko and I will check the janitor's room. You three check the faculty office. After that, we'll meet in the main hallway. Got it?
The faculty office, huh? Hey, maybe we'll find some test questions.
Maybe I should go to the faculty office too. It sounds interesting.
Are you planning something unscrupulous under my supervision? If so, then expect to be severely punished.
It was a joke! I'd never do something like that.
Come on, Mitsuru. Lighten up a little.
Fine. Let's head over to the janitor's room. Iori, you're coming with us.
All right, let's get this over with.
So that means we're left alone with Yukari. In the middle of an empty classroom. At night. Inside a closed school. Makoto, if I were you, I'd say you put the moves on Yukari right now. You've got the best chance to do it. It's so different at night. It's actually kind of creepy. Come on, let's go to the faculty office. Fine. But I bet Makoto's hormones would probably say otherwise. I don't know, I kind of see Makoto doing that to be real. I mean, he is a solid protagonist, so you can really interpret your own vision of who Makoto is and what his attitude is like, and that's kind of what I expect him to do. Maybe it's because it's like an anime scene, so that's probably why. Yeah, let's go search that way. We're supposed to go to the office. Fine, we'll go the other way that we were going to begin with. Then again, I can kind of see Junpei doing that because, you know, he's been kind of a perv around the girls at times, so I can imagine him doing something more of that pervy nature than Makoto, to be very frank.
Do you hear that? There's someone else here? It's just a security guard. No, I'm not. I'm just a little nervous, that's all. Do you blame me? I mean, we did break into the school in the middle of the night. Wait a minute, that could have been one of the others. There's nothing to be afraid of, right? Why am I laughing? My cell phone? Why now? Oh, figures. It's spam. Ugh, sorry about that. It took me by surprise.
I'm sorry, but I have to say this.
Huh? It's not funny.
It is to be, Yukari. It is to be. After all, you were kind of asking for that. I mean, in this kind of environment, why would you have your cell phone on now of all times? You're just practically begging for someone to catch us. Oh, Yukari, you know, I like you, but sometimes you have your moments. And this is not one of your brighter ones. Okay, so we'll head to faculty and try to see if there's anything we can find inside. We can't go to any of the other rooms since they're all closed, so that's why I haven't bothered trying to investigate the school at night.
No. It's so dark. I can barely read these. What does it say on this one?
Okay, I highly doubt this will be the storage, but the real answer is supposed to be the gym. Considering that we've seen how freaked out she is so far, why not agitate her just a little bit more, just to see how she reacts?
What? Are you trying to scare me or something?
Maybe.
Trust me, you'll pay for that.
It'll be worth it.
Wait a minute. This is the key for the gym.
So it really worked out in the end. See, you had nothing to worry about, Yukari.
Okay, let's go. We're supposed to meet them in the main hallway.
Let us go indeed. I never really picked the morgue option before because I thought she'd say something not really as funny as that, to be very honest. But I guess I was wrong after all these years. Now the only thing left to do is to rendezvous with the others and give the key to Mitsuru.
Did you find a key?
Sure did.
You know, I heard a scream that sounded kind of familiar. What? You actually did? I was just kidding.
You want to make something of it?
Keep it down.
We'll divide into teams again. 3 of you will enter Tartarus, and 1 of you will remain outside with me. Once the dark hour has begun, I'll determine Yamagishi's position.
I'll go. You should come too. You can take the lead, like always.
Then I'll be the third.
Wait a second. Remember how I accidentally screwed up on the monorail? Give me a chance to make up for that.
Oh, come on. It's not always about you. Besides, you didn't accidentally screw up.
All right, Junpei, we'll give you another shot.
Sweet! Thanks!
What's wrong, Yukari? You don't want to stay behind with Mitsuru?
No, it's fine.
It's almost time.
I'm all alone after all. Fuuka. Huh? No! No! I don't want to hear this! Calling me. I have to go. Tell her I'm sorry. Fuuka.
We still haven't heard back from them. The transceiver's sensitivity is set to high, too.
Oh yeah, that girl, Natsuki. I hope she's okay at the dorm.
Unfortunately, no place is completely safe in the dark hour. But we couldn't possibly bring her here, and one of us staying behind was out of the question.
Yeah, I guess so. But we're all here for Fuuka's sake.
This is Mitsuru. I've confirmed your position. You're higher up than I expected. You're barely in communication range. Is everyone all right? Akihiko! Come in, Akihiko!
Is he out of range? I'm starting to get worried.
You open your eyes. Your mind feels fuzzy. You wonder where you are.
Are you awake? This is the first time we've spoken outside of your room. Don't worry. You'll see them soon. But we don't have much time to talk. Tonight, there is more than one ordeal you must face. You should hurry. She's waiting for you. You guys will need her. Okay then, I hope we can speak again.
That was rather odd. Communication is breaking up. We're not getting any clear signal from Mitsuru. Looks like we're gonna be on our own for the time being. Yep, we did get separated, alright. So it turns out that there is more than one way to get into Tartarus, but it ended up getting us into a different location. So we're now in a mysterious part of the Arca block. And there are shadows around here, but honestly, it's best to avoid them. They're not that dangerous and they don't give much experience from what I remember, so they're really not worth any time to bother whatsoever. Besides, these shadows are really small, so we'll only deal like maybe with one enemy at best. So again, not much experience to go for. Even if these guys were pretty big, I imagine still you wouldn't get much XP out of it. Those are not on this floor, so we'll have to do some climbing in the meantime. And there's a mysterious voice. That's not good. If that's the voice that's been haunting some of the students recently, including Natsuki from what we saw, then we're gonna have a lot more problems on our hands than we already have. Speaking of which, let's head to the dictionary very quickly and see what the definition of this voice is. If one hears the shadow's call, one will be drawn into the dangerous dark hour rather than be transmogrified. So that's how the shadow lures people into the dark hour, at least those without the potential to defend themselves. That would be very scary to think how that would happen to us if we didn't have a persona. That we would be so screwed so long ago. And we're still not getting good communication. There's that voice again. I wonder if this is the voice that those students were hearing, if it was saying these lines. Well, I'll only know for sure as we discover more about this mysterious part of Arca. There are some more items here I know we can come across, so that's why I'm searching around to find these chests. At least we should get those before we completely proceed on trying to get to the next floor. She's still trying, but we're not getting any clear line of communication from her. There's that voice again. Keep proceeding in the meantime. Is there a place over there? I think we have to go over here. Yeah, here's another chest. Another medicine. I feel like we're getting a lot of medicines here. We probably did get something else, but I just completely didn't notice it. At least we found the stairs, so we can proceed even higher up. Alright, let's see what's around the corner. Oh, it's the others. So at least we reunited with them.
Hey, here he is! Man, we were worried about you.
I don't think we should enter Tartarus this way again.
Oh yeah, did you hear a voice while you were in here? Kinda like...
Who is this? Are you human?
That's it! That's the voice! It sounded like it came from behind us.
Are you Fuuka Yamagishi?
Wow, you're alive! That's awesome! Never fear, Junpei's here.
I'm glad you're okay. Come with us.
Thank you so much.
Looks like we made the right decision. I'll see if I can contact Mitsuru.
Where are we? I was at school, and then...
Well, it's a long story. I'll explain after we get out of here.
Mitsuru, can you hear me? No good. All I hear is static.
Oh yeah, are you hurt? Have you run into any monsters?
So there are strange creatures in here, then. I've managed to avoid them so far.
Are you serious? How's that possible?
It's hard to describe, but I can sort of tell where they are.
What do you mean? Are you psychic?
She has the same power as Mitsuru. Maybe even stronger. since Mitsuru's persona is more battle-oriented. Hang on to this.
But this is...
Think of it as a lucky charm. It's not really a gun. Alright, let's get out of here.
Whoa, check out the moon. I've never seen it so bright.
Some research indicates that the shadows are affected by the phases of the moon. Of course, the same can be said for humans.
That would explain Yucatan's mood swings. Hey, wasn't it a full moon the night we went to the monorail?
Was it?
I think so. Why?
Hey, did you see the moon on the night the dorm was attacked, back in April?
Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure it was full that night too.
Mitsuru, are you there? Hey, can you hear me? Mitsuru, come in.
Be careful!
Mitsuru? Mitsuru!
What is this thing? It's much bigger than the others, and it's attacking someone.
Damn it!
What's going on?
It's one of them! If my guess is right, they come every full moon. We have to hurry!
Hey, wait for me!
What in the world?
There's two of them! Mitsuru!
What's going on? Nothing's working.
Oh shit, they look pissed! Hey, isn't that...
Why the hell is she here?
Fuuka. Moriyama-san?
Wait, what are you doing?
Please, get out of here! It's dangerous!
I wanted to tell you I'm sorry.
Wait, that's not a weapon!
I know.
Mitsuru!
I'm all right. Be careful. Normal attacks won't work on these shadows. And all of our instruments have been destroyed.
Just stay still. Besides...
I can see.
Is that the voice?
I can sense these monsters' weaknesses somehow.
For real?
Just as I thought. Mitsuru, let her take your place.
I get it now. Yamagishi, can you assist the others?
I'll do my best.
Stay back, Mitsuru. We'll take care of this.
So now we know what the mysterious boy meant when he said we have more than one ordeal we had to face tonight.
I'll try and find out the enemy's weakness. Just let me know when.
Will do, Fuuka. So now with Fuuka in tow, we can learn about tonight's full moon shadows, the Emperor and the Empress. These guys are really freaking easy to deal with, mainly because
Okay,
the
just give me some
Empress
time.
is weak to all physical attacks,
Found the enemy's
while the
weakness.
Emperor is weak to all elemental attacks. So the main strategy here is to exploit their respective weaknesses and then constantly use AoEs to weaken their health. Rinse, repeat, and eventually you will be able to win the fight. But that's not all these two bring to the table in terms of a disadvantage. They do possess a unique skill that we haven't seen yet, called Paradigm Shift. What this skill will do is that it will reverse.
It has multiple weaknesses.
What this skill will do is that it will reverse their properties. So say if the Empress were to use it at her turn, then she would be able to be nullified to all physical attacks, but would have an elemental weakness somewhere in her property list. That's provided if she can get the paradigm shift off first. And I missed that time. That's never happened before. That's the first time I've ever missed it in this fight. At least Akihiko will be able to follow up. But I don't think the others have learned about the Emperor's weakness yet. I swear, if I die in this fight, I am never gonna live it down because I have never lost this fight before. And these two, both of them are switching their properties. Okay, that might just, that's gonna make these a little more difficult now. So since they use Paradigm Shift respectively, their respective properties have been reversed. Although she is still weak to strike attacks, so not all the properties have completely changed for the Empress. And that's what cost her its life. So now it's only the Emperor we have to deal with. I was using Swift Strike on all of us, and Akihiko went down. I can't believe it! I've never had anyone go down this fight before. What is going on with these boss fights? Seriously. I swear, if I die here, like I said, I'm never gonna live it down because I have never lost this fight before, but apparently today might just be that day. I'll use Revival Beast since I'm not really that worried about these shadows at all. Though that might change very quickly if I do end up dying. Okay, using Switch Strike again. And I did die in this fight! I think I just jinxed myself! I guess this is gonna be the running theme of this LP from now on. I am somehow, someway, probably because of this stupid Velvet Room contract, that I am obligated to lose every boss fight at least once, even the easiest ones of all. Igor, I blame you. I blame your contract. Somehow you put me up to this. I don't care if I'm showing this entire fight again. I said this boss fight was easy, and I'm gonna show you that it is easy. I don't care about you right now, Fuuka. I just want to get my revenge on these guys. Or at least just the Emperor, because the Empress was dead when we did have to die to this boss fight. It took me like 20 minutes to get through all the dialogue and all the cutscenes leading back up to this fight. Even with the triangle button held down for... I can't believe I did it. I made a mistake. That was stupid of me. So blinded by rage that I did that. But even with the triangle button held down to speed up past all the dialogue, it still took me a long time to get back to this point. At least, as long as I'm here, I can actually tell you more about these bosses. So what we're seeing right now is Fatal End, which almost killed me again, my god! So So Fatal Edge does medium splash damage to a foe, and it almost killed me too, so that's how deadly it could be. Probably because my levels aren't that high, to be honest. Alright, I think I'm gonna take this guy down with an elemental attack this time. And what I died to was known as Swift Strike, which does light strike damage, but it could do 1 to 3 hits per attack. So if that move wasn't a multi-hit attack, I probably wouldn't have died to that Emperor Shadow. And as for the Empress, she has the ability to inflict 2 different types of ailments. One is called Evil Touch, which can inflict fear. I'm not sure if I actually got over fear yet, but that's actually kind of terrible for you. If you get inflicted by fear, then you cannot control that particular character, or yourself if you get afflicted by that ailment. It makes your character uncontrollable, and it can automatically cause a turn skip, or make that character run away from a fight. Oh, Junpei, why'd you miss? It's lying on its side, how could you miss that? I guess it did like a baseball slide or something. And the Empress, which is now dead again, thanks to Akihiko, also had the ability to cause distress from a move called Bewilder, which has a 25% chance of inflicting that ailment. What distress does, it can lower your defense down to 0, and it can also drop your evasion down to 0 as well. Or at least it just reduces your defense, doesn't drop it down to 0 outright. And what distress can also do is that it increases your odds of getting critted, as well as dying to light and dark spells. Yeah, this guy's it's weak to all elementals, have to use Paradigm Shift yet. So I just want to use AoAs and just pound on this thing repeatedly until it's no more, because that's a fate that it ultimately deserves after what it did to me. Unfortunately, this is the turn that's going to use Paradigm Shift. But I do remember at this phase that it is only weak to all strike attacks. Thank goodness Jack Frost, in this case, has 2 different types of strike moves. So hopefully this will be the last AoA we need to vanquish the Emperor Shadow for good. There, it's done. Can't believe I lost in this fight. Of all the bosses in this game, this was the first time that I ever died to this boss fight at all. I feel really ashamed about that, especially after I said it was an easy fight too. One of the easiest in this game. At least we got a level about the deal. And something inside of us has changed as well. Jack Frost is now 1 step closer to learning Mabufu. I guess that's worth it through all the hell I had to go through just to get back to this fight alone.
Are there more of them?
Don't worry, it's over.
Fuuka, you...
Are you alright?
Yeah. Thank goodness. Fuuka?
It's all right. She's just exhausted.
Fuuka? Fuuka,
Where did these 2 shadows come from?
From somewhere outside of Tartarus, just like before.
I see.
What are we gonna do about Natsuki? She saw the Dark Hour and the shadows.
Don't worry, she's not like us, so she won't remember any of it. The good news is, she didn't fall victim to the shadows, even though she obviously heard their call. She should be safe from now on.
But that means she'll forget Fuuka saved her life, right? That doesn't seem fair.
Actually, I don't think it'll matter.
I'm sorry, Fuuka. I'm so sorry.
I think she's learned her lesson.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't easy, but you managed to rescue Fuuka. The one time I actually do agree with that statement, because usually I would write that off as just very funny dialogue. Your team survived another dangerous fight. Usually it's not that dangerous, but yeah, it was this time around. It seems like the trust between you all has grown. And because of this, we learned a new tactic. Alright, it's knockdown. This is really good. So knockdown is exactly what it sounds like. The party members that have this tactic, I guess, equipped, are able to knock down any enemies if they have the means to do so. You wonder about the mysterious boy who appeared again. His warnings seem to be more than just dreams. But like always, we're too exhausted to make any sense of it in the moment, so we're gonna head back to the dorm and rest up as per usual. It's gonna take a while for me to get over the fact that I lost one of the easiest boss fights in the game. I know I keep reiterating this, but man, I'm so embarrassed. I have never died to that boss fight before. The fact that I did, I guess just once again shows how strong the LP curse can really be. Still, I blame Igor though. There's probably a clause in that contract somewhere that I signed so many weeks ago that states that I'm supposed to lose to every boss fight once, at least once in this playthrough. That's my own theory. Did I think Mitsuru Senpai saved Fuuka because it was the right thing to do, or was it because she's a Persona user and we need her? I think Mitsuru did it for the right reasons, Yukari. Well, whether or not she joins us is up to her. Sorry to bring this up out of the blue. Don't be, Yukari. I'm pretty sure somebody in our group was thinking that. So I guess it was worth to bring it up now rather than just wait till later. At least it's lunchtime now, so let's see what's on the dock for social links now. First up is Chihiro. Want to hang out again sometime soon? Maybe. I haven't really thought about it right now. I was gonna go get something to eat, but then you stopped me. Well, I'll think about it. Hey, it's Kaz again. Oh no. Dude, that's not funny. Especially what you told us last time. Now is not the time for you to do something like that. You had me worried there. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna go to practice today. Maybe I will because of that little stunt you pulled. Quit looking at my knee, I'm fine. Yeah, sure you are. Especially after what you told me last time. I'm really worried about your knee, like more than ever now. And look at this, it's Bebe as well. Man, we are just Mr. Popular today. Am I coming to Fashion Club? Like I told the others, I haven't decided yet. But if I don't come today, then I'll try to make plans to come soon. He's excited. Maybe you should join after school. We'll think about it. We did go through a heck of a hectic night the last full moon, so we're gonna need some time to think about which social link to hang out with. So that's what's gonna happen next time on Persona 3 FES. While Fuuka's resting up from the whole shenanigans that was the last full moon operation, we're gonna continue with our normal school lives and decide which social link to hang out with. And we'll see where things go from there. Until we meet again, farewell for now.